Good evening, viewers. We welcome you to today's edition of the news. Here are the top stories of today. SIR exercise awaiting Election Commission schedule. Preparation for Shillong parliamentary by-poll underway, says CEO BDR Tiwari. East Khasi Hills police arrest accused in Nongra child murder case. East Khasi Hills Police to intensify crackdown on illegal flesh trade in Shillong. SP Vivek Same announces expanded enforcement drives. And government grants full custom duty exemption on critical petrochemical products till June 30th. The news in detail. First, the local news. Meghalaya Chief Electoral Officer BDR Tiwari has said the special intensive revision exercise will be conducted across states with a schedule awaited from the Election Commission of India. He informed that preparation for the Shillong parliamentary by-election are underway, with over 14 lakh voters expected to participate. The by-poll will be held within 6 months following the demise of MP Dr. Ricky A.J. Singkon. Meanwhile, Tiwari also said that the Election Commission in Meghalaya are also coordinating with Assam to ensure peaceful polling with security checkpoints set up along border areas.
SIR, it is, as you might be aware, that Bihar and then 12 other states that already gone, and Assam has the special revision process, so being the poll going state, and the remaining state also have to go for the special intensive revision as per the schedule provided by Honorable Election Commission of India. We are fully prepared, and whenever schedule will be announced by Honorable Commission, we will go accordingly for the conduct of by-election for Shillong PC. We just confined to our borders and nakas and all that, and all the law and order sensitivity and everything we always keep in mind, and we are totally vigilant over and committed for the whatever cooperation needed for the smooth and free fair election in the neighboring state.
East Khasi Hills Police have arrested a 32-year-old man in connection with the murder of a 7-year-old boy from Nongra. The accused, Kennedy Kongsit, was nabbed following a 6-month-long investigation. Speaking to the media, East Khasi Hills Superintendent of Police Vivek Same said a special investigation team cracked the case despite lack of clear evidence and motive. The accused has reportedly confessed to committing the crime at his residence.
Kadim Jubna ही का special investigation team ही बना किए जो SP city ही किला योकेन यो बदमकटी pan kani kala khamjuat hi ka case ban nakata ba ningap hi computer kujitku ban pinya bu kena mamdan banu ada passion ka ba andon kata social assault ne andon kata kalansen but nahaju por udi dukna kun square hi ke kata computer ka kham long e hi ban yo ke ka jitu ju ban pinya bu kena haju por ni wat ila bun ni kha na thai hidan ki atuk ni nai ni la amba ki dan ki bi ba ni suba re ka jing e ka long bang yin dan ta evidence bang la ban poi shidu shaki ne ban kem ki ti hadin ka tu ka banai pin ta na ru banai e ti ni la yo ka tu ka ni evidence jo ka forensic e but ki we ke evidence ru ki technical evidence ni la yo but hadin ni la ka SIT ka la bertengah gini ke evidence but he's a lab dia uni real berpenyap Hakat ni hi uni na uni brave punya protect Kennedy concept like ars nan ula punya nakadaw tamba uni khana sala wa wanirap bansai karatop di uni udan hi kada ka history kaba khamlong violent na kham dan clear.
East Khasi Hills Police are investigating the road rage case reported on March 27, treating it as an offence punishable with less than 3 years. Superintendent of Police Vivek Singh said a notice under the BNSS has been issued and the accused is cooperating with the investigation. Police have also taken note of the accused's licensed firearm and will approach the district magistrate to review the license. The accused is alleged to have threatened the victim and a charge sheet will be filed soon.
Well, I would like to say that this is an offence which is below 3 years, and it is not an offence like, say, like this case where the offence is beyond 7 years, which merits arrest. That is a case which is below 3 years. We have taken the first option, which has been mandated by the court to issue notice under section 35(3) BNSS. And the accused has appeared yesterday before the IO and is cooperating with the investigation. And investigation is still on. We will take further steps. He has a licensed weapon, which we shall take up to the district magistrate for cancellation of the license. We will also charge sheet the case early.
Their crackdown on illegal flesh trade across Shillong, with intensified enforcement drives in the coming days. Speaking to the media, Superintendent of Police Vivek Singh said operations will be expanded amid rising public concern over health risks and activities in residential areas. He noted that the issue is socio-economic in nature and cannot be addressed through policing alone. The Social Welfare Department will focus on rehabilitation, while the Health Department will step up efforts to prevent the spread of HIV, he added.
See this coordinated raid which was conducted will be sustained. The problem which we are having of sex workers is just not a police one; it is a social problem. It concerns livelihood issues. We need to have a concerted effort with other departments, social welfare, health, because there is concern on the growth of HIV. There is also concern on the residential areas and also religious areas where prostitution is being carried out. So these coordinated raids will carry on, but it will extend to other areas also. At this juncture, I would like to urge hotels, guest houses not to entertain such activity. Otherwise, the law will take its own course. We are vigilant about this, and we are vigilant also. We are in the know of which guest houses and hotels are clean and which are not, and thereafter we will clamp down very hard.
In a major breakthrough, police have arrested 32-year-old Kennedy Kongsit in connection with the murder of a 7-year-old boy from Nongra. The accused, a neighbor of the victim, was nabbed after a 6-month-long investigation. Reacting to the development, President of the Seng Longkme of Dong Lo Marbo, Nongra, Bobina Dhar, said residents were shocked by the revelation but praised police efforts in cracking the case. It may be recalled that a minor went missing from his residence on the evening of October 8 last year, with the body recovered the next day. triggering widespread concern in the area.
Ni tengila mentala ki kulit kila terai sistem sisa kila yo sisa nadu na telang ikat kat ting terai du ki temantangi ai ka bastak bakin le ki kulit department kin le ki snong nang ba kin la ban te la kam ba kum ni kin ki jat breu ba kanam dia ha kano ka imlang salang kano ka snong ka thang te kamot ni IT ki kam mo te nakaliang jungi tengim don nang syuban ong ai na mar ngasa marjan turu nglalong kumkun hang ne ru mar sentip te musngau nang syuban mlak mudur syukan teman tata stang hakaliang joki kulit i te ki kulit lo tla tristam la do ka to kesngi ka bajian kong ya kini ki kulit na ranja ngidap na kajing sngongo nadu ba ngilik IFIR hadu banda sai ka benang kidan kat bat ngi ka trai sistem si chamat bat macam lai ni ai khuble ki kan barak ma.
The Indian Institute of Management Shillong held its 17th annual convocation at its Sauli campus in Shillong today. A total of 477 students, including PhD scholars and MBA graduates, were conferred degrees during the ceremony. Addressing as chief guest, President of Bharat Diamond Boards Anup Mehta congratulated the graduates and urged them to strive for excellence and contribute positively to society. The event was also attended by members of the Board of Governors, faculty and officials of the institute.
Let's be honest, this is not the same world that existed 5 years ago. AI can write, analyze, design, and decide. Jobs are being redefined, not just replaced. Industries are shifting faster than strategies can keep up with. And uncertainty has almost become the norm. Earlier, we used to plan careers. Today, we are learning to navigate them in real time. And if you're feeling a little uncertain, that's not a weakness, that's awareness. But here is the real question. If everything around you is changing, what should not change in you? Because in times like this, your advantage does not come from knowing everything, it comes from being anchored.
The East Jaintia Taxi Owners and Drivers Association held a meeting with district authorities in Kleriat, raising concerns over the rise of illegal taxi operators. Association President Shining Siangshai said the Deputy Commissioner has assured that enforcement drives will begin within 1 to 2 weeks. The association also sought revision of taxi fares, though no decision has been taken so far. Official warned of strict action against vehicles operating without valid documents, including private vehicles posing as taxis. The association further urged the government to strengthen enforcement and police presence to tackle traffic congestion and illegal operations.
Tamantangi don hang ni ha office trekam jong di sima hadin bangi lawan bo yak do komplain ula khat yakran yangi kumgasyon hang ni ha office trekam jong u ba nakaliang jong u ula ai yangi ke assurance ba nang nei skmat ba hadin setiau artiau kunta uong ba hadin nang tangin yapet ban yale ya kata ka checking kabaya dai bat kita ka komplain ke jingi bangila wan bo bat ula ongro ban ai por setiau artiau ban ya penbaik ya kanika kam nisnya kuman hado kata kita ba nakaliang jong office jong u kila simkia ya kanika kam bat kila singap ro ya kanika jing dawa ka jongi kum ga action ta habaya dai bat kita ka bai kali ngi la samit ya u bat ulaong ba ngan sepemi ya kanika bai kali ba pila pha parado mentau claim ai ga approval hadin nang taun sa aya kata approval lah sangi ban penbaik ya kanika dor bai kali kalong kumjui ka pertang ka jaka bangi bo ya karet mo kabai kali ka sa kumju hi ka pher tang ka jaka hai.
Director of NIGRIMS, Dr. Nalin Mehta, has said that infant and maternal mortality rates in Meghalaya have seen significant decline. Referring to the state's Mission 1000 Days initiative, he said the program targets key health challenges from conception to a child's second birthday. He stressed the need for proper nutritional and emotional support for mothers and infants during this critical period. The initiative aims to improve early childhood development through technology, monitoring, and community participation.
IMR and MMR, meaning infant mortality rate as well as maternal, child and mother, the newborn baby is infant and mother being maternal mortality. Over the years, in fact, Meghalaya had a very bad record in terms of infant mortality and maternal mortality. Both the figures were pretty high. But over the last couple of years, these figures have come down significantly. So I must laud the efforts of the state for having focused on maternal and child health to an extent that there is a very significant drop in both infant mortality rate and maternal mortality. So the government has done a very proactive and a very important, implementation here. So if you look after the nutrition of the mother during pregnancy, and then the nutrition and the health requirements and vaccination of the child after the child is born, then stunted growth and deficiencies are reduced. The chances of good physical and mental growth are enhanced. So the focus is on nutrition and emotional support and proper involvement of the entire family for the pregnant woman and the newborn child, including time spent with the family members, the parents. So all the stimuli that go to the child and the response of the child, because the brain growth, it is very crucial, especially for the brain growth in the first 1,000 days.
Leaders of the Jantia Coal Miners and Dealers Association have said coal mining remains the primary source of livelihood for a majority of people in the region. Speaking to the media today, former JCMDA President J.R. Perto stated that no concrete solution has yet been reached on coal mining issues. The association highlighted challenges in adopting open-cast mining due to terrain and environmental concerns. A peaceful rally has been planned on April 7 in East Jantia Hills to urge the government to introduce practical and scientific mining policies suited to the region.
Tingi baka ni open cast mining baka sarkar long baka honorable Supreme Court mo ka ibor ini dengi la siam baka tagalong kabamla bandong practically. Tingi kepat ban ngilayakut ban pelong no naka peaceful rally hakan neutrik hangte ha East Jantia Hills. Kabangimut ban penpau ya ka sarkar ban penbor ya ka sarkar. Bahkan sengobha ban find out key ways and means ban regulate ya kane scientifically ya kane ka rat hole mining kabangi I dai tang da kane kabangi la ban continue bangila ban survive namar lada ka yai teng kane ka jingkhang ya ka jingti doyong bat rengkat ru da kane ka bangim yakot bor kabangim la practically kumangala manusia kenang wan ra sisu kecing dup kecing kerdu kecing kulat aginong sangsna.
Following a series of two-wheeler thefts on the Mairang police station, police have urged residents to remain alert. Superintendent of Police D. Kriam said the incident occurred during late-night hours in several localities, indicating possible coordinated activities. Residents have been advised to avoid parking in isolated areas, use additional locks and install CCTV cameras. Police have also urged the public to report any suspicious activity immediately and strengthen community vigilance. The Voice of the People's Party, West Khasi Hills, submitted a petition to the District Deputy Commissioner over concerns in the functioning of the District Selection Committee. Party leader Birbor Riangtem raised issues such as transparent vacancies announcements, ending departmental recruitments and scraping personal interviews. The Deputy Commissioner assured that personal interviews for Grade 4 posts will be discontinued. The party said the move will help ensure a fair and transparent recruitment system.
Nakaliang jong imam disi ahadin ba ngilaya kran kala don banang ni syakmat ya ka grade 4 anam don interview nang ta kinbo ikisisi kamera haki center jongki bat khamtam haki por ki baladap kala don kajing shaprais new shibon ya dsi hakaba ki don ki bon ki benta khamtam hakaba yate bat ki likes jongki jingkali nakaliang jongi ke parti ngiyang ngonong rim akakhoy ka suba tingin kwa bak nang nay chakmat kanam don ko bakum kata an rangi smotanat ban nakaliang imam disi la kular ban asim kata ka jikit khle banang nay chakmat kan ya bay arti khamtam hakaliang thungkam tungjam.
Hanuman Jayanti was celebrated with devotion at the Thakur Bari temple in Tura today, with large numbers of devotees gathering to offer prayers. The 112-year-old temple witnessed participation from people of diverse communities. Mithilesh Roy, treasurer Tura Thakur Bari committee, said the celebration includes recitation of the Sundar Kant, chanting and distribution of prasad. The committee ensured smooth arrangements reflecting strong community spirit and religious devotion. Moving on to the regional news. Union Home Minister Amit Shah addressed an election rally in Kaliabor Assembly constituency today ahead of the April 9 voting in Assam. He urged voters to support the BJP and Assam Gana Parishad alliance for a third term, calling the past decade a period of significant progress. Shah highlighted the tourism potential of Kaziranga and accused previous Congress governments of neglecting the region. He said the upcoming election is crucial for the future development of Assam.
कराया और हमारे आसाम के सम्मान के प्रतीक गेंडों को सुरक्षित कर आज टूरिज्म को बढ़ावा देने का काम ये एनडीए की सरकार ने किया है.
Let's have a look at the national news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi has stressed the need for efficient and citizen-centric governance to meet India's evolving aspirations. Addressing the Karma Yogi Sadhana Saptah 2026 today, he said governance is guided by the mantra Nagrik Devo Bhava. Modi highlighted the role of Mission Karma Yogi and the Capacity Building Commission in creating a skilled and responsive workforce. The week-long program, beginning today, will involve ministries, states and training institutions to strengthen public service delivery.
निरंतर अपडेट करना जरूरी है. कर्मयोगी साधना सप्ताह उसी प्रयास की एक अहम कड़ी है. आप सभी परिचित हैं. आज गवर्नेंस के जिस सिद्धांत को लेकर हम आगे बढ़ रहे हैं उसका मूल मंत्र है नागरिक देवो भव. इस मंत्र में समाहित भावना के साथ आज पब्लिक सर्विस को ज्यादा कैपेबल, नागरिकों के लिए ज्यादा सेंसिटिव बनाने पर फोकस किया जा रहा है।
The Government of India has granted full customs duty exemption on select critical petrochemical products till June 30th, 2026. At an inter-ministerial briefing on West Asia Development, Sanjay Mangal, member of the Central Board of Indirect Taxes and Customs, said the move aims to address supply chain disruptions and ensure availability of key inputs. The decision is expected to reduce cost pressures on industries such as plastics, textiles, pharmaceutical, and automotive manufacturing. Officials said the measure will also help stabilize supplies and ease costs for consumers.
In the light of ongoing conflict in West Asia and the consequent disruptions in global supply chains, Government of India has decided to provide full customs duty exemption on critical petrochemical products for a certain period, for a period of 3 months till 30th June 2026. This measure has been taken as a temporary and targeted relief in order to ensure continued availability of critical petrochemical inputs for domestic industry, reduce cost pressures on downstream sectors, and safeguard supply availability in the supply stability in the country.
Moving on to the international news. US President Donald Trump has claimed decisive victories in Iran under Operation Epic Fury, stating the conflict is nearing completion. He warned of intensified strikes over the next 2 to 3 weeks and reiterated that Iran must not acquire nuclear weapons. Trump also indicated a possible US pullback from securing the Strait of Hormuz, urging other nations to take responsibility for safeguarding key oil routes.
Thanks to the progress we've made, I can say tonight that we are on track to complete all of America's military objectives shortly, very shortly. We're going to hit them extremely hard over the next 2 to 3 weeks. We're going to bring them back to the Stone Ages where they belong. The United States imports almost no oil through the Hormuz Strait and won't be taking any in the future. We don't need it. We haven't needed it, and we don't need it. The countries of the world that do receive oil through the Hormuz Strait must take care of that passage. They must cherish it. They must grab it and cherish it. They can do it easily. We will be helpful, but they should take the lead in protecting the oil that they so desperately depend on.
And in sports news, the annual Sports Meet 2026 of Miss A.W. Thomas Memorial Secondary School concluded with a vibrant closing ceremony at Lai Knang Playground in Riboy. Umroi MLA Damanbat Lamare attended as chief guest and encouraged students to strive for excellence in both academics and sports. Expressing hope that local youth will shine at national and international levels, the event ended with prize distribution, ceremonial flag lowering, and a march past led by the school captains, marking the successful completion of the sports meet. Now let's have a look at the weather report. First, let's take a look at the weather report in Tura. Minimum temperature 20 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 32 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 43%. Moving on to Shillong, minimum temperature 16 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 58%. Meanwhile, in Jawai, minimum temperature 17 degrees Celsius, maximum temperature 24 degrees Celsius. The relative humidity is 63%. And the forecast in Tura, Shillong and Jawai says generally cloudy sky with moderate rain at few places. Before we wind up, let's have a look at the headlines once again. SIR exercise awaiting Election Commission schedule. Preparation for Shillong parliamentary by-poll underway, says CEO BDR Tiwari. East Khasi Hills police arrest accused in Nongra child murder case. East Khasi Hills police to intensify crackdown on illegal flesh trade in Shillong. SP Vivek Same announces expanded enforcement drives. And government grants full customs duty exemption on critical petrochemical products till June 30th. Well, viewers, that's all we have in today's edition of the news. Do join us again tomorrow with more updates. Have yourself a good night.
Asia, member of the Central Board of Indirect Tax